Hello, 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 everybody. It is I, Sam the Free Frog, and we are back here in Tyria. Welcome to Grimdark, Hawaii. Yes, we are in the Ring of Fire island chain. And boy howdy. It looks a bit grim, doesn't it? It looks a bit grim. I hope everybody as well. Hello, Shady in chat. Hello, Blue. Blue says, nice timing. Just got home from a hell of a day at the grocery store. Welcome home. Welcome home. Settle in, put those feet up, come hang out, chill with us for a bit. Unless, of course, you got to jump up and grab a beverage, first of all. That is most important. Remain hydrated. Yes. Speaking of, take a mouthful of coffee here. We've had a fairly good day here myself. Not being super taxed at work, managed to get a goodly amount of sleep, so there is no excuse for me to fuck up missions today, but we'll see. I'm hoping to be able to get all of the Ring of Fire done today, and after that there's only a small handful of little lore quests that pertain specifically to the Ring of Fire, actually, after that, and that will be the Prophecies campaign done. Which means that if we do manage to get everything done today, fingers crossed, God's willing, the next stream after this one, Guild Wars related, will be in the next campaign, Factions. Blue says, I need food. I haven't eaten anything today except for a chicken tendio swiped. You go and enjoy your food, your snap, your meal. Bon appetit, as we say here. I dare say you've got plenty of time. Plenty of time indeed. Right. I do have a skill slot that I want to fill up here because we're not actually in a mission outpost. We're at the Emberlight camp now. Shadow's got a quest. Oh, voice lines. Yeah, we've got some. We've got some quests here. Since Confessor Dorian's death, the White Mantle is like a snake without a head. It still writhes and strangles the people of Tyria, but it has no eyes with which to see, no teeth with which to bite. Fortunately, they still have their so-called unseen masters to assist them. Members of the White Mantle's inner council are meeting with the Mossad, in secret, or so they think. We need to get in there and take out all 3 members of the inner council. Think you can handle it? Probably. That is the primary quest, yes. Council member Argyle, Bolivar, and Cuthbert. And that will probably take us out into the Ring of Fire area itself proper, yes. You could say that, Blue. At least in line. Yeah, pretty well. Oh, dear. Let's see. 1 energy loss each time the foe is a target being unnerved by 1 energy lost. Line drag ends. Interesting. Clumsiness. Phantom pain. Shady says, I had half a pre-built fresh Italian sub. Had no sauce to prevent sogginess, so I added some mayo, ran out halfway through, so half a dry Italian sandwich remains. Not gonna use tomato paste. You could thin that down and use that as a sauce. Depending on what's in the Italian sub, obviously. Let's see. Mantra of Signets. It's a stance, so it's not the worst. The physical resistance. I don't actually know what it is that we'll be seeing out here. Epidemic. It's only adjacent. Enchantment spell. Soothing images. Also Hex's Foe is quite expensive. But some of these mesmer abilities are, you know, they're quite strong. They're quite potent. We could conceivably run Monk as well. Well of the Profane's just too expensive, otherwise I'd run it. Barata's Gaze. Barata's Aura. That could be fun. That could be fun. I mean, that is 33% of my HP, but it will allow me to steal minions. Still sounds good, Shady. Then again, I am hungry. Right? Okay, but curses for blood. Chance all party members. 17 more damage whenever these party members hit with physical damage. So kind of like a weaker version of Order of the Vampire. Costs about the same. Target first next spell field. That could be good. That could be good. It's mostly for dealing with healers, and I don't rightly know what we're going to be up against. So I tell you what, before we make any before we commit to too much, let's just get out there. One thing I could do is I could just stick Aura of Restoration on, because that will heal me for like all of these things bar Barb's Signet, really. Yeah, that's probably not a bad idea, actually. Life transfer is going to be absolutely huge here, so we'll run with that. I am going to pick up Eve. I don't know what spells Sin runs. Let me just briefly look at that, because I think, let's see, Sin. What's she packing? Prophecies. She runs. Oh, what do you call it? Elemental Attunement, Aura of Restoration. She runs Flare. She runs Fireball, Immolate, Meteor, and Rodgort's Invocation. That might not actually be bad. That might not be bad at all. I might put her on for the sake of damage. Menlol just makes sense, I think, and Dunham I've become particularly impressed with. Yeah, so I think we're very caster heavy, but we do have mocks and we do have Vex minions, assuming that there are enough corpses for those to run. So let's just pull these up real quick. There we go. Right, let's go stick our noses in and see what happens. If we die, we die. No big problem. Hello, Dry. Dry says, dawn is breaking. That might be a bit obscure. Mythic, even. Hello. Alright, let's just head out. Margot Hydri. I forgot this enchantment actually lasts 60 seconds, so if we're a little careful, we got some flesh columns there. I'm just gonna pull. Yeah, the degen is pretty strong. Got some more life siphon there. Looks like an awful long cooldown that, but yeah, I'm kind of happy with the way this is going. Ogden, do you have some condition purging? Okay, good, good. Make our way on over. I do appreciate that the stream was a little bit earlier again today. I wanted to give myself plenty of time. Far does have a stream coming up later on, and as usual, I will shill that. That's Far, of course, not Platty. So yes. Yeah. If you're wondering why the channel looks a bit different or sounds a bit different, when if you take part in the later raid, that is why. Okay. Order of Pain, I think, would be really, really good, because the cooldown on life transfer is a little bit long. I'm going to hit them there, I think. That's a lot of degen being applied. Life siphon, sure. Maintain this. Deadly Kester on the floor there. I'm going to hit up some Blood Renewal, because we are dealing with quite a lot of the Hydri. Plague Sending might not be a bad bet. There we go. Let's get these down as quickly as we can. Keep stacking up my enchants. I think we have a fairly good... I think we've got a fairly good setup here. What have we got here? Halves recharge of... That's crap. Badge. Ether Seal. I seem to remember these making life very hard. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to pin back my people here. I'm going to put them on defensive. Stick my flat bow on. I'm just going to see if I can... Okay, that's not going to aggro anything there. So what we're going to do is instead I'm just going to go poof, like so. See if I can pull them out of that. Doesn't look like we can. And we've got patrol moving in to our rear here. So leave the jokes to me. Now we're going to go life siphon, or whatever it is. Yeah. Dark Pact. And basically, the hex that we apply here, life transfer, yeah. Whenever there is a target alive that is hexed with it, we gain that health regen. Like, I can slap it on both of those bone minions. It's not until they both die that it ends. So, you know, useful stuff. We're going to rule browbeat out. Capsig was probably the play here. Alright. So, I've got a jade bow here. I want to pull my people back. So my bleeds aren't going to be very effective at all. Stack out this though. Keep our enchantments on us. And yeah, now that everybody is infused, it's basically nothing to worry about. The what do you call it? Spectral Agony. Are you guys streaming with Polly tonight? I haven't heard from Polly all week, so I'm going to tentatively say that there is no Noir Bar tonight. If there is one, I'll probably have to sleep for the start of it. Or probably even most of it, like I say. I organise around when Polly lets me know. Yeah, he's going to be about for the Saturday morning. So yes, let's see what happens. Aha! Energy is the problem. That's right. Ether seal breaks. We get our energy back. And now... Shady says I'm gonna have you up while I finish up the Black Star quest. Go to Shanka Wizard and the Crystal. All right. Got some fleshy bodies over here. Patrol of phantoms here. Let's hit them all. Oh. They interrupt. And they're not considered fleshy. So a lot of enchantment draining here. Okay. That's not really a problem. Just going to pull out back a little bit here because we need to sort of wrap around and go around that way to get where we are hoping to go. Yeah, very nice way to deal with a whole group of enemies, this. see. Dry says, Malin's beard or chin, because he ain't got one. Maybe why he's in there. Oh, yeah, so that was the point. The play for Thunderhead Keep absolutely was for us to just rush through there. That would have gone quite a bit quicker for us if we had. It was the hard mode that I was remembering, which is why I was thinking, okay, yeah, there's no way I've got the firepower to deal with all of that at once. I absolutely would have had the firepower to deal with all of that. It would have been fine. Seared ribcage. I seem to remember these being useful for something, but I can't remember what. Some white mantle priests. If they could just all group up on the priest, that would be grand. Although it seems like he's part of his own group, so... Interesting, yeah, these are all seemingly broken up into their own groups. Which is fine. Oh, probably don't stand in that, eh? Hit you with the hex, and then we'll switch targets again. I should probably have checked to see what these guys carry. It doesn't actually appear like they are carrying anything. Need a key? Yeah. Breeze keepers, wonderful. They will no doubt be mesmers on patrol. Oh, where you go, Captain Grumpy? Ahoy there, I'm Captain Grumpy. Not that I am proud of it, but the man'll pay the coin to keep my mouth shut and my boat docked unless people say otherwise. What can I help you with? Final blow. I'm impressed. You destroyed the inner council like you were swatting a fly. Your bravery inspires me. I'll accept no more of the mantle's coin. Take me to the Ring of Fire Island chain. I couldn't. They would burn my home and stuff my spirit in one of those evil statues. Help us and we will make sure you aren't harmed. Well, you did just kill all three of the inner council without so much as breaking a sweat. You've changed my mind. I'll serve the White Mantle no longer. Let me know when you're ready to go. And here we are. Ring of Fire, cooperative mission. I don't believe there are any skill trainers here. Right. Gnikikaj. Surely not Jake King, spelled backwards. Alright, I do that earth staff. It's highly salvageable. Lovely. That wasn't worth it. I don't need any more wood planks. I am actually completely full. Yeah, we'll hold on to that for the time being. Right. I am just going to have a quick gander over at Ring of... helps if I could spell on fire. So, not really looking at the mission details itself, per se. I just want to know if there's any interesting bosses here. Aura of Faith. It's not a bad protection prayer. Exists in a couple of places, though. Unyielding Aura is the one that I really want. But that's back in the southern Shiver Peaks. I mean, we could grab it anyway, I suppose. Oh, Migraine. Migraine. It's very target foe based in its illusion, but it's not bad. Ether Prodigy. Yeah, I don't see that being used in a particular build. I might be wrong. Shield of Deflection. This might not be bad. It's protection. This might not be bad at all, and it's from one boss, yeah. Heroes use Shield of Deflection under 2 criteria. They will use it in response to an ally being attacked by melee or ranged attacks. They will use it on an ally whose health has fallen below 50%, even if that ally is not under attack or receiving damage. It's pretty strong, but it's fairly expensive. There's Oath Shot. Devastating Hammer. Wouldn't be bad. Wouldn't be bad. We could pick up the Mistform from the Eidolon. There's Backbreaker. And Incendiary Arrows. Spike Trap. Yeah, there's not really much here I want. I mean, there's E-Surge. So I think we probably grab that. Let's see. Do I not have a signet? Have I used all of them? Dear me. Alright, back to the Amberlight camp just briefly. We're going to talk to Daka. And grab, let's see, what have I got in terms of money? I've got 12k and I've got 34 skill points. So let's just... What's for? I want a 5th one. Lovely. Travel back here. Yeah, so, let's switch over... Well, we already did switch over to Mesmer. Excellent, excellent. I had a quest here to hand in, didn't I? A Fogadax Mighty. Accept Torino. The Great Dwarf never meant for my kind to stand this close to lava. A few more hours out here, and I'll resemble a Dolyak stew. What's on your mind? He's indeed quite grim. Let's pop over here, drop these iron ingots off. In our storage. Like I say, I've had to move the wooden plank stack, well, the excess wooden planks over into regular storage because I'm out of storage. But yes, we have these 3 missions to do today. Final blow? I barely know her. That's not how that works, Spikes. Hello, mate. How you doing? Yeah. All right. We need some party members. Again, I think... let me think. I want Sin. She seemed to be quite good. Eve, yes, just goes... Chanter, that's fine. Now, do I go dual healers, or do I take Lena for some protection? Let's have a quick look at Lena's skills at level 20. At level 20, she brings... Aura of Faith, which I think we were just looking at. Divine Healing, which is just sort of like group heal, ailment. Protective Spirit, that's actually really quite strong. She carries Restore Life. Shielding Hands, yes, good. Reversal of Fortune. And Aegis as well. That's... I'm sold. I'm bringing her. I'd be tempted, actually, to drop Ogden off entirely, because I believe that Menlo has got a much stronger healer build than I can actually put together. What's he use? I think he used Words of Healing. Yes, he does. Okay, so, bearing that in mind... we're going to run Lena and Menlo instead. Okay, because they do what we want them to do. Flex says, good luck with this one. Let me know if you need a hand. A great option if you need a backup dancer. This guy above me. Just finished putting together a semi-decent Necro Ritualist build. Good stuff, good stuff. What elite you're running on that? Alright, let's see. The bonus route. Let's have a look at the bonus route. Spectral essence from the Eidolon. Guardhouse deactivated. Take the spectral essence to the ancient city. But the bonus, this ancient city will infuse your armor. So it looks like it's kind of an on the way kind of a dealio. Where does the Mesmer boss here appear? Melek the Virtuous. Shares its spawning points. It's along the main route. Okay. Not a problem. So the ancient... I'm just looking at the map here. So we start in, go up sort of along here. Alright. Let's see. Flex says, Awe of the Lich for now, heading towards Signet of Spirits and Discord unlocks right now. I do have Flesh Golem now, though. Excellent. Excellent. Yeah, Flesh Golem being a reusable corpse is just awesome. Right. So, one last look at this. Let's zoom in a little bit. Mersat or Jade Armor bosses, yes. So pop in and see. Okay, we've got 2 Etin bosses here. We've got the what are the R's? Rider boss. Okay. We're gonna take a little bit longer on this mission because I want to pick up E-Surge. It's just that good. Yeah, like I say. Alright, we got some more corpses over here. Hit him with a little mark of pain. Energy management seems fine. If you do end up struggling with this one, you may want to bin your minion master. The Masat killed them way too fast. Possibly, yeah. To be honest with you, the way I kind of conceive of minions, if a mission's like this, is sort of like, while other minions are being destroyed, I'm not. But yeah, we will see. If Vec ends up not being able to do much besides his minions, then yeah, we will absolutely bin him. So we can deal with small groups of them fairly easily. That's another minion. What's Vec actually carrying? He's got 2. Give him a little life siphon. Yeah, I'm quite happy with the way this is going so far. We will see if it continues to be strong enough. Okay, so we do actually go this way. Hello there, Reaper. Shady says, back, Azura has been cut off and I have a star fit for Sithis work. Hail Sithis. Okay, we've got an Ether Seal over there, not a problem. I'm going to prioritize this Mesmer, I think, first. Because as much as the Elementalists can spike us, Having an elementalist on your case as well as Mesmers is not great. Okay, so let's see. Let me think about this. So I need to hit this with Life Siphon as quickly as possible. Or Life Transfer, I should say. It occurs to me I don't actually have that much physical damage from like auto attacks and stuff. Yeah, this is where we okay. I'm quite happy to serve as the off-tank momentarily. Some Masark garments here. Probably shit runes, but let's see. Centuries of minor absorption. Minor absorption is not completely worthless, it's just not as good as I would like it to be. Okay, we want to cross over here. I think we take the middle path. Great nightmares. These cannot be bled. I will say conditions is something I am lacking with this sort of team comp, but so far, why do I keep hitting that? But so far, I'm not really too worried by it. I mean, we do have burning through sin, which is quite nice. Let's see. Black says, you're just in time to watch Sam thoroughly enjoy the ether seals. Yeah, fucking things. Dry asks, Shady, new home for Nazim. Shady says, Lamau, better than the Cloud District, that's for sure. Black says, you know, I hear he gets there fairly often. I'm going to eat Nazim. I'm going to cover him in ranch dressing. They separated right at the last second. That's that's such bullshit. All right. Yeah, I might switch to Aiden instead of Dunham because I think he's got a couple of interrupts, which would be fun. But also he deals physical damage, so I could put something like Order of Pain on, which you know. Combined with Marker Pain, yeah. Very, very strong. Okay, I don't think the Seer loses health from these Etins. What I'm going to do is pull them in nice and close. And hit them with everything we've got. Nice healing signet. Would be a shame if something were to happen to it there, Fork Mallet. Do you think he knows how to play Knifey Spoony? Probably, right? Scroll of Hunter's Insight. Nice. Right. Ancient Seer. Okay. Volk Painbreath. What was the boss's name? The one that I want for E-Surge? Alright. That's a ranger boss, so we're not interested in it. That's the one that gives Spike Trap, which it has its uses. Let's see. I need the Ring of Demira for that, says Shady. I'm going to do something to Nazim and it'll be eating related. Shady says, be right back, need the other half of the sandwich. Destroy it. Knifey Spoony! You'd hope. Maybe croquet, says Dry. Could be croquet. We don't know. Okay. You. That's right, spread my wonderful hex around. Munch. I think we're probably going to be alright. Yeah, so the one I'm looking for is Malek. Malek the Virtuous. And how virtuous can he possibly be, am I right? Let's have a look-see. Oh, yeah. I remember this part. So sometimes, what you can do is you can run out here. Oh, no, that's not going to be me. I need... This is why you bring Ogden. This is going to clear out our minions, but... see, Blue says, okay, that's better. Leftover chicken and rice was dumped on a tortilla wrap with cheese and salsa. Oh my god, that sounds fucking delightful. Delightful, delicious, wonderful. Finally, some good fucking food. You inhaled it. Yeah, I know what you mean. I know what you mean. Maida the ill-tempered. Menlol, can you come this way, please? Eve, could you kindly get out of the fire? Blood renewal first. Tap this motherfucker with some life transfer. Let's get it down. Gonna have to be a little bit careful here because we don't want to have to contend with the ether seal at the same time as this. And this boy's got some health. Could be worse, it could be Lazarus the Undying. Okay, no problem. Oh, right. Let energy restore and all that kind of thing. And then we are going to rush the ether seal. Okay, everybody looks like they're doing fine now. Let's do it. Alright. Really is a case of steady, if not slow, winning this particular race. Okay, where was it we had to go? We wanted to take a... Just scoot along here a bit, and then there's a turn. There's going to be a boss, potentially two bosses of different types. Hopefully we get the one we want. That would be cool. Yeah. Let's see. So the Eidolon's just in the way. Go west, my son. It's Vizier Kilbron.
The Mursat have covered the volcano with potent anti-magics. Even now, I can feel them draining my power away. I would suggest we find another way around this fortress. The Mursat are prepared for an assault of this door. Best we do not strike at their strongest point. We head for the top of the volcano. Be on guard. We are growing close. The Mursat have no intention of allowing us to reach our goal.
Blue says, just some pre-shredded mix I have for shortcuts. I did put a little bit of cream cheese with chives, though. That's my language. Okay, we're going to hit up the blood renewal first, and then I'm just going to run in. Hopefully hit these right as it ends. Yeah, these carry migraine. Thought so. And Wastrel's worry. Okay, what do we have? Grun Gale Surge. I believe that is one of the Mesmer bosses. Nope, that's the Shield of Deflection. Monk. Breezekeeper. Yeah, okay, so we want to keep these... I'm not too concerned about taking on a larger group if, you know, like a double pull. I'm not super worried about it, but... Let's see how bad this is. Tap with Life Siphon, hit you with Life Transfer. Having my spells slowed. That's migraine for you. Lava Spitter. That's the side path. So in order to hit the Eidolon, which is the bonus, I'm fairly convinced we have to go this way. The difficulty that we run into here is I don't think we can quite hit this Ether Seal from here. I'm going to try. What happens if we do this? Is that going to tag that group? It does not. Oh, if only I had a better bow, eh? Okay. Let me see if I can hit those boys from here. I should be able to. Yep, indeed. Fairly simple pull. Right. Put our boys back here. I should be able to just go... Oh, I don't think I've got quite enough height for that. Let's see if they'll come over far enough. Nah, they're not going to. Nah, that's alright. Okay, position my party here instead then. And we're going to have to do this the old-fashioned way. I have now distinct... If you'd asked me about this mission, I wouldn't be able to tell you anything about it ahead of time. But I am now having strong memories of making this pull several times. Pulling back some more. And poor old Mox is going to have a hard time, but it's fine. What we're going to do, these overlap, so if we hit them from this side as quickly as we can. There we go, that's one. Now we retreat. Odlin the Displeased, what are you? You sound like a monk. You are a necro. Carrying life transfer. This is one of the other places we'd be able to capture it. Let's see. It's a whipped cream cheese with chives we sell at work. I love that stuff. That is the kind of thing that we have over here. It's usually made with garlic instead of chive, though. Yeah. We refer to it as boursin. That's really fucking good stuff. Hit you with the one of those, one of those, one of those. Life siphon. Don't think you're flashy, but let's find out. Right. 2 of 4. This is where things get a little bit trickier, because these ether seals are not adjacent, which means I can't hit them both at the same time. I don't think I'm going to cause too much of a problem for us. I'll try and pull Mox back before he aggroes those groups behind the door, if we can. Because that gives me the opportunity to pull out. Or pull the enemies out, I should say. Okay, now I'm going to try and... Oh, I've got more ether seals right inside the door. That's fine. Alright, you know what? If these boys don't want to play ball, because I'm not dealing with I don't want to deal with a life transfer necro at the same time as regular enemies if I can avoid it. We might not have a choice here. Come on, hit me with your life transfer, you bitch. Keep pulling back, keep pulling back. There we go. And now, we just hit them with absolutely everything we can. And we hope that this is enough. It's struggling. It's struggling, but we're getting there. Look at that. Okay, wonderful. If we pull back a little further... we should be able to isolate these, yeah. Okay, not too bad. Not too shabby. Put these back here. Welcome back, Shady. Flex says, front entrance, which is the path you're taking, is easier and faster. Yeah, I do vaguely remember that there's a bunch of, like, flame-spitting spiders that make life very, very annoying, to say the least. Can I clip you through here? I think I probably can. Easy. Alright. Melek the Virtuous is over there. We've got Ether Seals abounding. Just going to hit you with this. Need this to clear up some space for us. Yeah, we need to retreat. call Mox over to res me. Oh, get me out. All right, this is going to be a little interesting. Yeah, so we gotta rush the one on the right there because I don't think that ether seal can actually hit us. But yes, okay. I think the trick is really going to be to like rush inside as quickly as we can. I might be able to flag us to like the far side as well, because I think that should just be out of range of that ether seal, if need be. Yeah, this makes life a little bit easier. Fortunately, we are. Oh, no, I off myself. That was silly. There we go. That should do it. Okay. Manageable. Very manageable. Literally all Mox has to do to, you know, deal considerable damage. Alright. So we don't want to pull Melek while we're dealing with that ether seal, because that would be a problem. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to actually pin Mox back here. I'm going to unpin my party, and then we're going to hit this boy up. And even just wand attacks should be enough to take it out. Like that. Alright, Frozen Remnant. Right, before we go any further, let's see if there's anything that wants to mess with us here. I think again I'm going to pin Mox back out of the way so that we can deal with this ether seal at a distance. So he's got Angie face right there. I'm going to switch to this set first, and then I'm just going to hit it with this. Do a full round through. Hit it with all the degen we've got. Alright. And that will... does that cause... Can't work out if that causes that mob to come down, but I'll leave the Spectral Essence alone for the time being, because what I want to do is I want to target this fella. This is going about things a little bit the slow way, but it's fine. Mix in degen and raw damage. And now what that lets me do is come over here and, with the Signet of Capture, capture one of the strongest elites in the game. Alright. So we don't use points. It's what, domination magic? Yeah, we can put a couple of points into this. It's not going to be super effective for us, but yeah. Alright, now, I am going to make my way back with the Spectral Essence. This will take a little bit longer, because obviously we've got to go all the way back to the Seer, to the Ancient Seer. But we're not too worried about that, because we've got all of the skills that we wanted now. Yeah. Dry says I'd be lying if I said I wasn't a little peckish now. Oh yeah, I already read that one. And Shady said he was back. Alright, I'm all caught up on chat. I'm going to pootle along back this way. Yes, Shady, we are pootling. One day we will have a movement speed increasing paragon in the party. Oh. That will be fun. Hello there, Banana! Welcome, welcome! It's been a minute since I've seen you over this side. How's your day been, mate? Shady says chat, 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 blah, 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 poodle. Indeed, indeed. Alright, so everything so far, or everything here is going to be nice and calm. Banana says, just started. Did it indeed? Ah. Okay, yeah, we'll be going for an hour, chat. We've been going for an hour. This is going to be entertaining, getting back across this, and then having to, of course, run across it once more after the fact. We didn't seem to have too many problems last time. Yeah, bringing the two monks was, I think that was absolutely the right call. Like, heal area's nice, but, and of course it's even Menlol that are going to be the problem people here. Menlol. Well, good luck on your day, at any rate, Banana. Hopefully it goes well. Weekend right around the corner. Speaking of things that's right around the corner, we don't actually have any more armor to infuse. We're literally just doing this because it's the bonus. And it will give us, yeah, that extra XP and the extra gold. And the skill point. Wait, does the bonus give us a skill point? I don't think the bonus does give us a skill point. Oh well. Really? It looks like they've nerfed it down to 1500 experience for the bonus. Yeah. Okay, they have absolutely depowered. Yeah, maybe 2000 probably was a little bit too much, to be honest with you. Well, Far gonna stream Silksong later today, so today gonna be great. Yes, indeed, she is. She is indeed. I actually already have her link on my clipboard, so when it's time for her to do the streaming, I will post that in chat. We're about what is it, half an hour, 2.5 hours out from that. I wanted to give myself a little bit more time today to get all this done, because I do want to do all of this in one stream if it is at all possible. There we go. Alright, we heal up, and we're all good to go. Going to continue our... Hairdresser says, absolute Bolshanka. Indeed. Absolutely, Sugoi. I know that Flex's neck just did a thing, causing him pain and anguish. Speaking of. Oh dear. Yeah, 3 energy loss, blah blah blah. Sure salute Adino. If you say so. Bren! Trobio! Got a bunch of jade armors there. I'm not too worried about jade armors. There are other things that are, you know, annoying, but... Okay, that's a full group of that. I'm going to hit the Elementalist with a little E-Surge. Not that it's super relevant, but, you know, it's fun. Alright. Poke you. Hit you with that. Grab some Life Siphon off you as well. Why not? Switch back to the Elementalist. Ready to... Oh, actually. Kind of not much point. Munch. Thank you for your health. I'm gonna clear these first. Oh, excuse me. I'm not quite sure what pulling this lever does. But, let's see. Did we just make life a lot harder for ourselves? It's possible we did. Nope. This is the way forwards. Okay. Hit you with this. E-Surge. Hit you with this. I see you're all excited for the Silk Song later on. Fair dues, fair dues. You better all go over when I post the link then. Shower far with some attention. We call it a spicy frog raid. Ah, of course. Combo disable. Okay. We'll keep the door closed behind us there. We will Zeus them over to far, indeed. Ken the troubling. I am having flashbacks here. It's Oath Shot, isn't it? Yeah, Ranger Boss. A Ranger Boss! Alright. I'll arrange your bosses. Jade Armor's going to break out of here. Just going to wait for cooldowns to come up on our 2 elites. Is he considered fleshy? No, fleshless. Far, more of your people here. Hit him with a regular rotation, stick an E-Surge on him as well, why not? I'm surprised nothing has come out of there just yet. I would have thought that it would. Let's see what happens when this... Ah!
Do not grieve for the fallen. They have passed into the next life. Somewhere in the rift, deep within the great forge, Breknar Ironhammer begins his long journey to the Hall of Heroes.
Godspeed on your journey, brave dwarf. May the heroes of old call out your name when you join their company.
Breknar has given us a gift. The gift of his life. Let us not squander it. The prophecy is upon us. We make for the teeth of Abaddon's mouth, for the door of Komali.
Well, well, well. I'd say, Flex, that went quite well. I think that went quite well indeed. You know, yeah, minions weren't exactly a huge contributing factor to that, but it didn't really matter, did it? Shady says... Oh, what? Hold on. Shady says, I know it's not the subject of the stream, but have you heard the latest in Schadenfreude Daily? A certain worst Yes, I did hear about that, and I am glad that that has gone ahead and happened. The fact that it was blocked in the first place was disgusting. There's a new build of Guild Wars available. God damn it. Okay. Well, so be it. I shall relaunch. It'll likely just be a weekly patch. Alright. We're back in Abaddon's mouth. I might have been waiting the entire season just to make that joke. I might have been waiting for that. Yeah, anyway, let's ID up. Let's see, we have Centuries of Minor Absorption, Survivor of Minor Curses. We have unlocked the Minor Curse runes. Yes, yes indeed. What actually was that patch? Because that was kind of relevant. Store page. Where does it actually show the update notes? Support. No. No, I'm not seeing anything. There's a January 28th update. Nothing for right now, though. Okay, no worries. Probably just a hot patch. All right. 2 seconds here. I am just going to put on myself a little smoky smoke. I just want to double check something while we're here. Okay, yep, all good, all good. Alright. Does Frobos actually have anything new? I don't think he does. Darkstone Keys at 600 gold. There's nothing that we're going to get from them chests, I swear. Okay, so be right back. Need some Liquidimus Maximus. All right, you go get your Liquidimus Maximus. Your Fluiditis Consomme. All right. Did we get a superior salvage kit? We don't really need to spend that money just now. When did we get a Scroll of Hunter's Insight? I don't remember getting that. Oh well. To hell with it. Massart garments. It's probably worth something, right? These blues. We'll drag them down here for the time being. I'm just going to break these down. For some cloth. Alright. I'll run over here. Scroll was dropped from a boss of the previous mission. Well, it must have been, right? Because I think those are the only things that can actually drop those scrolls. Outside of hard mode, anyway. Right. Abaddon's Mouth is the sequel. Abaddon's Mouth. Is there anything we want here? Thunderclap, Usage, Life Transfer, Aura of Faith, Shot, Devastating Hammer, Mist Form, Fevered Dreams, Soul Leech. I don't think Soul Leech is something we really care too much about. It is blood magic. For 10 seconds, whenever a target foe casts a spell, you steal up to 16 to 80 health from that foe. Single target, costs 10 energy, 2-second cast time, 15-second cooldown. So it's not great. It's not great. But we might want to get it anyway. What about Fever Dreams? Fever Dreams, elite hex spell. For 10 to 25 seconds, whenever target foe suffers from a new condition, all foes in the area suffer from that condition as well. If target foe has 2 or more conditions, that foe is dazed for one. Oh, I think we have to get this one. I think we need to get this one. I think that's just too strong. 4 possible spawn locations, a chance of not spawning at all. And is it on the bonus path? It does not look... It is on the bonus path. Okay, what is the bonus? Leah Stone. Okay, she can be easily killed. So I'm not going to worry about that. Not going to worry about that at all. I might, let's see. There seems like overkill to take the 2 monks, but I'll rock with that. We don't have Devona. Devona would be a decent pick as well. She uses hammer skills which knock down a lot. I'm thinking I might drop Vec. I might. Let's drop Vec. Let's go with as few heroes as we can reasonably get away with, shall we? Devona has a plan. She does. She does. And she might actually be really good here. We shall see. We shall see. Okay. Oh, no, cancel. I need to put my life transfer back on. What are we going to put on instead? You know what would actually be a good thing to stick on? I mean, do we have any curses that would do? Malaise, Mark of Pain, Parasitic Bond, Plague Sending. Like Touch, Rend Enchantments, Soul Barbs. Suffering wouldn't be bad. It would complement life transfer, right? But it is a little expensive. Not that energy is really a problem, so that is potentially an option. Weaken armor would be good for dealing with the Jade armors, so that might not be a bad bet either. Strip Enchantment, Shadow Strikes, nah, it's a bit weak. Demonic Flesh, nah, I don't think we'll get enough usage out of that. I think Let's see. Chaos Storm would deal 90 damage overall. Suffering is degen. It's near target as opposed to adjacent. I think we'll rock that. I think we will run that. I think that makes a lot of sense. We'll do that. Keep Life Siphon there. Barb Signet's not getting an awful lot of usage outside of dealing with the Massart themselves. Which, you know, not really a problem. Okay, I think we're good. I think this'll work. Okay. So this should be a fairly short thing, because we're not going to bother with the bonus. The bonus is something I can do in my own time when I've got a more robust party. And we don't need it for our book, so... talk about set-piece design. Our allies await, but the Onyx Gate guards the main passageway. Quickening Zephyr. Gonna hit them with Suffering. And then this. Recast that. Okay. Gonna hit it with... Let's do this one first. I've got a little bit more damage concentration here. Yeah, energy's really not proving to be a problem so far. Quickening Zephyr is making life a little interesting. This might be a slight overpull here. You might have to be a little careful. Okay, so we had a slight overpull there, but I'm gonna be real with you. We managed it. I do want to just swap those over. Yeah, I'm quite happy with the way this is working. Grab that. Now, I'm not quite sure which way we're supposed to be going through this fortress here. That doesn't look like the way through. We'll run up here, we'll take care of these jade bows just so that they don't, you know, rain shit down on us when we, that first. Then we'll hit them with Suffering, because that's got a slightly wider cast area. And we have an unidentified shield, which we will quickly grab. Yoink. Okay. Pretty much punch through the main gate, and hopefully don't get overwhelmed. Skirt along the front here, and there should be a gateway sort of about midway around here. Alright. Deal with these. Hit these first with this. Then with suffering. It's a waste. Again, Barb Signet, really. It's useful against the Masat themselves. Not so much elsewise what we got. Khan the Relentless and Khan the Destroyer. Let's see. I don't want to get caught between two patrols if I can avoid it. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to ping these back real quick. Switch to my bow. And hit the Mesmer. Nice and simple. Life Siphon and Suffering. Fairly simple stuff. Going quite well so far. Not too worried about those. They might collapse in on us after the fact, but we shall see. Okay, we've got an Ether Seal there, so we are going to try to contend with that. Just so that these don't creep up on us pretty well. Just going to hit these. Just get rid of them. Okay. And what we're going to do is we're going to target these, and I'm going to hit them with Suffering. I think Suffering absolutely was the right pick to bring here. It's, you know, it's just strong. Okay, Khan is aggroed. Hit him. Start draining him. Life Siphon, and a little Suffering on top. Shooter says back, Flexes front, Dry says streets back, alright. Goober. Actual goobers. Hit them with some Suffering. Yep, not difficult. Not difficult at all. One seal. Now, the tricky part is going to be scooping that other Ether Seal over there. We're going to have to deal with the Jade Bows. What we're going to do is I'm going to hit them with Suffering first. And then... Oh, I got interrupted. Yeah, sounds about right. Quite happy with that so far. We have a Masat monk there by themselves. Excuse me. Wonder what happens when we target this, The Mossad know you are the ones to fulfill. Okay, rushing back to its... There we are. Thank you for leading us in to the middle of the group there. Munch. Flesh golems and some Margo Hydras. Just gotta be a little bit careful here. Got some suffering, mark of pain. Another one for my collection. Lovely. Alright. Mercia the Smug and Sarlik the Judge. We are going to play this a little bit careful. That's not good. I need to back up a little bit. And I need energy. Okay. Need to take out this monk. It's causing too many problems. And there we have it. That took a little bit longer than I would have liked, but you know what? It's fine. We have an ether seal. We're going to regen a little bit of energy. Hello there, Tinkles. Yes, indeed. Mans is almost done with Prophecies. Indeed, we are. I'm excited. I'm really excited. Max out the degen. I mean, technically, you know, life transfer maxes out degen anyway, but I think those are fleshless. Yeah, they are fleshless. No worries. Just keep up the rotation, and that spell's going to fail. purple Mozart hammer, rather. Anything of note? No, that is a perfect inscription. But it requires 10 hammer mastery, so it's not perfect. I get a feeling the moment we break this ether seal, these boys are going to try and collapse on us. So let's collapse on them before that happens, huh? Yeah, our melees can't really do much here, so it's down to our spellcasters. Yoink. Now if we peel back a little bit. And then we go. Life transfer. Into suffering. Into life siphon. Into mark of pain. That way, if Aiden does actually manage to hit any of them, it will, it doesn't look like he's going to. That's not a problem. Lovely. Okay, we've got plenty of energy. Let's hit up this seal. We stacked multiple degens onto it, so, you know. Even if it could somehow clay hexes, which I don't believe it can. It's good to go. What are we looking at here? Quick look over, make sure there's no patrols coming in. Doesn't appear to be. Clear out these boys. Throw a left here. And look, one of the Halo light bridges. Okay, so I'm going to select that armor there. I'm going to hit it with Suffering. I'm going to switch targets and wait for them to collapse in. And then we hit with Life Transfer. Mark of Pain. And Life Siphon. Hey, have some more Suffering. And you. Let's max out your degen, shall we? Blah. Pyro of Minor Healing Prayers. Not the best, but not the worst either. How are we doing? We are doing really, really, really well here. We are cruising. Yeah, Mox carrying interrupts. Very, very unusual. Very unorthodox. Okay, we're going to get some stuff that spawns in here, I'm fairly sure. Let's see. Jade Armors? Optimus Caliph and Will of the Unpleasant. This is going to get a little rough, I do believe. So I'm going to hit my Blood Renewal, and then I'm going to go with... I'm going to hit them with Suffering first, and then cover it with Life Transfer. As I thought. Come on. Need to take down that monk first. There we are. Not too bad. And lifesteal. And damage. A little bit more damage. Wrong spell. That was supposed to be Life Siphon. Fuck it. Keel over. Lovely. Suffer. Wingblade Sword. Won't be perfect because it's blue. Improved sale value. Lovely. Vizier Kilbron. Cruising for a bruising? Indeed. Indeed. Vizier Kilbron. What you got to say? Break the magical seals. Okay, we just got hit with a buff. Chimera of Intensity. This is going to be a little bit interesting. What are we looking at here? Just keep hitting these seal guards. Ooh, that actually kind of hurts, huh? Where did you come from? Try and pull these Massart back. Oh, don't let me drop. Thank you. Oh, poor old Lena. Sorry, a little bit tunnel vision here. I do apologise. But, yeah. Boop. Boop. One more. The betrayal revealed.
Yield to the scepter of Or, I command you! It worked. Just as the prophecy said, it worked.
No way! Vizier Kilbran was a bad guy all along. Indeed he was. So we might have fucked up. Again.
To Lion's Arch. To Thunderhead Keep. And you will go to Rin. Destroy them. Tyria will be mine, all mine.
Magma shield. Interesting. It's a nice looking skin. If I put that on. Nice looking shield. Too bad it's useless to us. Seems like a good chap. Right? Well, that puts us in a bit of a situation now, doesn't it? Because the door of Kamali's opened, which the Mossad were, you know, trying to keep closed because, well, reasons. It should be apparent now. I don't think we can take that off, can we? No, that's only... it's money. Improved sale value, yes. Shield of the Wing. It's not great, but we can keep a hold of it. I want that for the skin. Mossad garments. Okay. Could maybe use some lotion. Odd taste in hats. No kidding. So, there's no quest here. It's just straight into the mission. Let's have a look-see. Is there anything in Hell's Precipice of a particular note? We have Panic. We have Aura of the Lich. We have Greater Conflagration. We have Mind Burn. There are so many, and I mean so many, good elites here. So Mollusk Quibus. Okay, so we're gonna have to be a little bit careful here. But Maligo Liebens is arguably the one that we really want. Ah, bonus. Armageddon Lords. Okay, excuse me. So the bonus here is fairly doable. Fairly doable. We're just going to have to be a little bit careful how we go about it. Yeah, just a little bit careful. Yeah, Devona was alright in there. It was difficult to kind of judge how much damage she was doing. But yeah, I think she was alright. Suffering, I think, has to come off, because... oh, no, I didn't mean to do that. Where are we? Well of Blood, no. I mean, I could use Well of Blood, but it's not as reliable as... Oh, where is it? Blood Renewal. Blood Renewal's much more, yeah. I think there's a chance that one of the bosses won't spawn here, but Maligo Liebens, if we can get Maligo Liebens, or if we can get, Mollusk Quibus, then I will be very happy. Alright. Let's do it. Last mission, boys and girls. We're making excellent time. We're not even 2 hours in. And I did want to just... Okay, so from the start. This could go horribly. We shall see. There's lots of burning here. Okay, these are considered flashless. I thought so. Okay, going well so far. Definitely flashless. I might go back and take this off, to be honest with you. Yeah, the trick here really is do not get overpulled. Yeah. I am just going to go and take this signet off, because it's not going to do anything for us here. Well, it's going to do basically nothing for us here. Back in the blood. I'm going to pop back over to Emberlight Camp, speak to Dak, and see what he's got that can go in place of it. Ideally, we want something with a low energy cost. Touch skill, no. Order of Pain. Mark of Subversion, could do. Dark Fury. Don't have an awful lot to go at. Barbs. Enfeebling Blood. On this foe and nearby foes. That's perhaps not the worst idea. Perhaps not the worst idea at all. Cracked Armor probably also wouldn't be. That's adjacent, though. Enfeebling Blood. Yeah, Desecrate Enchantments. There's 14 more damage reduction enchantment on them. Enfeebling Blood is, I'm putting that on the back burner. That's the kind of the one that I'm thinking of grabbing. No, 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 definitely not. Can't really fit this in. Affects foes near your target and inflicts weakness. Is that going to be better? So Signet of Weariness, that's 30 seconds, whereas Enfeebling Blood is 8-second cooldown. So yeah, if I miss with some of those, it won't be as much of a problem. Right. Just want to look something up. Yeah, it's a 66% damage reduction. How long does this apply it for? Because that's kind of relevant, isn't it? 14 seconds, so we can permanently maintain that, and we can throw it around a lot more. Yeah, that's just not, it's not even comparable, is it? Sympathetic Visage, blah, 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 blah. Drain Enchantment, no. Ether Lord. Mantra of Earth. I think it might be worth giving Mox a different stance as well. I think he's probably going to be better off. 36% reduction versus 40 armor. I think Mantra of Flame is going to be beneficial for him. See, Chilling Victory he has, Victorious Sweep he has, Heart of Holy Flame. Burning, I'm fairly sure they're immune to it. Faithful Intervention he wants to keep on. Mystic Sweep might be a good option. Six times 9, well, it's 6 off of 70, so it's, sorry, 6 off of 60 is 54. Target and nearby foes reach point of energy lost. Yeah, maybe. 17. Probably wouldn't be the worst, it's too small, though, I think. Shatter Enchantment, Shatter Hex. Hex removal's always good, but, yeah, I don't know, I think we keep him at that. Inspiration, Domination, Mysticism is fine, and Scythe Mastery. Yep, I think that's fine. I think that's fine. Okay, let's, I think I am going to go for, what do you call it? What was it? Enfeebling Blood. Like, 10% sounds like a lot, but it's really not. Okay, it was under Curses, Enfeebling Blood. It's going to be pretty good, I think. Weakness is going to drastically reduce their damage. Shady says, I gotta go, my room is toasty again. Latest Frogbert, have a good one. Thank you very much. Dry says, toast. Yes, indeed. I might get some toast in a bit. Alright. Back into this mission. Yeah. Yeah, I'm liking how this feels. In terms of, yeah. Minion Master probably would work here, but the Titans themselves probably will take out a lot of the minions. And yeah, they break up into smaller Titans, which becomes something of a problem. Where were we? Ah, my friends, how nice of you to stick around. Don't want quickening Zephyr. Right. This is where we're going to have to be a little bit careful. Okay, his mana seems fine. Yeah, this feels like it's working fairly well. Just got to not overpull. I happen to know that there is a couple of groups of mobs here which could give us quite a lot of problems. It just makes us have to take everything that much slower. But that's not a problem, because we have plenty of time. We're doing really, really well for time. Right. Spark of the Titans. These things are fucking lethal. And I mean, seriously, lethal. They're like Giga Fire Imps. Because they do that. Yeah. They're painful to contend with. They are truly, truly painful to contend with. Okay, so we go across here. I don't know, depending on how many sparks of the Titan we actually have to contend with. I don't know how well. Yep, that can just happen. Yeah, this is pretty rough. Pretty rough. The bridge. Yes, the bridge. That bridge. Not just the bridge, that bridge. Oh boy. If we ever pull here, that's it. We will wipe. I think we probably abandon any pretext of doing the bonus here. I'm going to be real with you. I don't want to have to deal with too many more of those Sparks of the Titan if I... Maligo Libans. Right there. Yeah, it's a problem. It's a problem. And I don't have any clear. Just gonna have to keep doing the same basic thing over and over. Master Trainer Frog, I hope you are in good health. When shall we start our training regimen? Soon. Soon. I can tell you're anxious to get started right now. Yeah. Very soon. How long are you going to be around tonight? Drop him a DMs, if you would. Okay. Party here. Mock's about here. Flatbow on. I'm about to die again. Like that. Okay. You should be able to heal me from there, Lena. Thank you. Roger that. Yeah, I can't really take a... Problem is I can't really take a shot from these. And they're uphill. Alright, and then... Whoa. Whew. Okay. Aura of the Lich unlocked. What do we got? Yeah. Yeah, screw the bonus. That cleared all of my death penalty. Awesome. Awesome, awesome, awesome. That's really good. Yeah, that agency is done for. I'll need a much more resilient team build, I think. Exploit all those corpses myself. You know, all things considering, we're doing really, really well. It's rough against those sparks. It absolutely is. They are the hardest part of this entire mission. Right. The end part of this mission, I don't know how well it's going to go. I genuinely don't. There's Mollis Kebus as well, which was the other boss. I'm just looking at my... Yep. Alright. Smooth sailing so far. Let's keep going. Push on through. Alright. Easy. Easy, easy. More sparks, isn't it? Yep, it's more sparks. Okay, and we are facing uphill. Grab another minion. Okay, Mux, yep, you go ahead. I think we are nearing the end of the mission. This looks to be, from memory, the last part. Disable the Titan portals. We might have to capture Panic and then come back. That might be a thing we have to do. I'm just going to take it piecemeal. Pin my team here. Got a big patrol coming in. It comes in from over that side. So what we're going to try and do is we're going to try and rush these as quickly as we can. There's one portal down. Just going to completely ignore these. Set back up here. Because we really do not want to get caught out. That might well be... Let's see, we got Spark of the Titans. We've only got the one Spark of the Titans. But they are doing like a sort of a back and forth. The longer it takes for that... you know what? Can we maybe... They've got a lot of minions there. I'm going to attempt. I'm going to attempt to pull the boss. Hopefully just the boss. That should make life a little bit easier. And enfeeble him. Okay. We've got another boss over there as well. That. Just to clear that out, what we got? Burning Titan, Spark of the Titan. I'm going to see if I can clip this boy right here. Going well so far. But yes, we could do all of this and we could still absolutely wipe. Just gonna unpin these because once we're done clearing this big patrol out, I'm not that worried anymore. Alright. Grab all this crap while we're here. Now we're going to mosey on down. And there are some small patrols. But I think we should be able to deal with those relatively easily. Any more sparks of the Titan? It does not look like there are. Do. Now I think no. Oh, okay, good. We pulled. corpse denial. Ooh, okay.
This meddling is nothing more than a minor annoyance. You're only delaying the inevitable. Thanks to you, I command an army powerful enough to conquer all of Tyria. And now I intend to use it.
He is a samurai-looking donkey.
But before I go, I have someone here you might like to talk to. Perhaps this will slow you down long enough to let me finish my work.
Rourke.
I'll leave you to get reacquainted. I'm sure you have much to talk about.
That's a lot of Titans.
I am the Flameseeker. All of Tyria shall bow to me or be destroyed.
Okay.
Forgive me. It is not my will to fight you, but I have little choice in the matter.
This is a wipe. This is a fucking wipe. Well then. You see what I mean? Oh, man. Spark moment indeed. And there's just no real good answer to it either. I suppose. I suppose. Yeah, we are Mesmer, aren't we? Yeah. Inspiration. That's a flame. Let's see. He's already spread so thin. Ward against elements. See, Flex says, yeah, took me a while to finish that one. Yeah, it really is the ending part as well that's the problem. Ward against elements, yes, absolutely something that needs to be prioritized. We get rid of Aiden and we go for full interrupts. Sin's not going to pull her weight with fire magic. But what choice do I really have? More interrupts? More interrupts. I think that's all we can reasonably do, right? I think that is pretty much all we can reasonably do. Okay, how are we doing for time? We've got a good hour left yet until... Let's see. Yep, a good hour. Okay. Do. Alright, let's try this once more. Mark of Pain wasn't really doing anything for us, so we can drop that. Let's see, do we have anything? Yeah, that's still curses. Good. I think I can drop a point from curses though, can't I? What does that do? 13 seconds. Yeah, I'm not too worried. Just gives me some more points to point to that. And I'll try the Capsig as well for the Mesmer boss that's in there. Because if I can get panic, that will be supremely useful. Alright, let's try it again. It'd be so nice if there was like a, you know, like a save point. It's like a checkpoint. Because doing the whole thing, kind of rough. Blue says, how are you doing? I don't follow this game, so I'm a bit lost on the details. Well, we tried this already, this one mission, Blue. And we got right up to just before the end, and then we got absolutely taken apart. Because that's just how it works. Sometimes, unfortunately, yeah. So we're trying a slightly different tactic this time. And hopefully it will work. I feel like we are getting through these a little quicker, which is a good sign. But yeah, this is the final mission of the first campaign. So, of course, it's supposed to be hard. We don't really do plain sailing around here, unfortunately. All right, let's see. You. Doing this on the bridge is probably a monumentally poor idea. Yeah, this is going a lot better. A lot better. I'm still killable, but this is going a lot better. Get a few minions, yes indeed. Okay. Send the party back here. Make you weaker. Not getting instantly zorped by by the Gigafire imps. Yeah, much nicer, much nicer. Whether that's just because I am just that much more defensive with Mantra of Flame on, which I probably am, but also the ward. How's Vec doing for energy? He could use more. He could use more. I think I'm going to knock off Animate Bone Fiend for him. He doesn't really need it as such. Not seeing much in the way of interrupts, which concerns me. So, real quick, what was the Mesmer's name? Mollis Quibus. And it's right around the corner here. Blue says, I'm trying to decide on what to play next. PlayStation has the Cult of the Lamb pack on sale. I was thinking about getting that. It's a very intriguing game, I'll give it that much. I haven't played it myself, but I did see Platty play it a lot. And she seemed to enjoy it well enough. Oh, I just can't quite tag those from here, can I? Oh, this is a mistake. That's a lot of sparks. This might be a wipe. This is probably a wipe. I've drastically overpulled. Drastically overpulled. That was my mistake. Got greedy. It happens. Like says, just finished my shenanigans, so let me know if you need a second brain. Well, half of one. I certainly will. Yeah, I might actually end up having to draft you in here, just because you got access more skills than I do. If I can do it solo, I'll do it solo. But, come on, break up already. All right. Can we just avoid these entirely? I don't think there is another bridge over there. There fucking is as well. Let's see. Oh, bit by bit. Really? Hello there, Pat. How's it going, man? Been a while since I've seen you in one of mine. Having a good week, I hope? Can we just skip out on all of that bullshit? Oh, I think we can. I think we can. Okay, and that takes us around this side. Does this give us a better vantage? I think it does, you know. Finish with the work. Finish with the work week. Indeed, indeed. Glad to put my one behind me, to be honest with you. I've got a little bit more to do tomorrow, but what do you? Do you? Let's see. Scaleless prosum. Hit you with that. See if we can pull them back a little bit, eh? Just so that we're not fighting uphill. Oh, come on. Fuck it. Easy. Okay. Got a horrible suspicion. Where have those burning imps gone? Oh, my. Yeah, productive week, Pat. Ask Stripe Arrow. I wish I could say mine had been a little more productive, but here we are. Unlucky. Blood renewal. Vec, I could really use you maintaining Aura of the Lich differently. I've just got this, like, mental horror image of, like, a bunch of, what do you call it, sparks of the Titan just showing up, collapsing in on us and shredding us while we're in this tightly confined space. No. Let's move on before that can happen. Valatudo Rubor over there. I think we can ignore him. Pick up a group hex there. Come on, come on, come on. Drop them already. The lack of spike damage for dealing with these, I'm not gonna lie, leaves me a little nervous. That's loud. Should be a little wary of that, I think. Okay, so we don't have to deal with Valatudo. Triple spark. Group. Yeah, let's see how we get on here. I think this is going better. Why are we wiping? Oh, no, 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 come on! What was that? I mean, it's the choke point, it's the bridge. God damn it! I can't sacrifice another slot for a healer. For a third healer, just won't work. Take that off, take that off. Weaken armor, sure, why not? Ward against elements, yes. Earth magic. You know what? I have an idea. Alright, let's go back to Emberlight Camp. It's gonna be expensive, but fuck it. Elementalist. Let's see what you've got. Dak. It's unlocked. Deep freeze. It's expensive. I need stuff that actually... What? I need stuff that is actually going to hit them with, you know, the damage that they're weak to. That seems like a shoo-in. Swirling Aura. Shard Storm. Rust. It's expensive to cast. I mean, he does have the... Oh, but yeah, that doesn't do a damn thing, does it? Man, water magic just looks a little weak, doesn't it? Armor of Frost. Armor of Mist. Blurred Vision. Ninja Frost, Deep Freeze. Oh. Let's see. Shock. We're not getting enough in the way of interrupts off, so that's a problem. That's so expensive. Elevating Charge, Conjure Lightning, Blinding Flash. No, none of that's any good. Alright. I might have to call in the cavalry here, boys and girls. That might have to be what happens. Oh. Might have to do it. I don't want to. I would like to have been able to say that I completed the entirety of this without another player, but that being said, we've got heroes, right? It certainly is, Flex. It certainly is. Yep, I'm sounding the horn. Flex, get your ass over to Hell's Precipice. Let's do this business. I don't think I'll bother with him. I think Vec I will take. Let's see. Is there much in the way? I mean, like, blind is one thing, but... Conjure Lightning, Air Attunement. No, I think it's got to be something to do with water, right? So, you know, ward against elements. Let's drop his fire magic, because we aren't really interested in him having anything from there, I don't think. No, he doesn't need that. Okay. Water magic. And some earth. It's only lasting for 10 seconds, that's a problem. Take that down to there, like so. Put that up. Yeah, I think that's fine. I'm splitting his stats, like, wildly, but... Let's have a look, Vec. Alright, okay. Ward against elements, yes, we've got. Ward against foes, meh, not interested in that. Ward against melee, don't give a shit about that, really. Obsidian Flame, no. Magnetic Aura, don't care for. Kinetic Armor, no, no, no. It's too expensive. Crystal Wave, no. Okay. Glyph of Elemental Power, that's a shoo-in. Water attunement. Ice prison, target phone, no. Frozen burst. It's no good. Yeah, it's expensive, but we can have Veg fast cast it because of the stuff that he's got on. No effect unless your weapon deals cold damage. Pretty sure it deals fire damage. Yeah, it does. Blurred vision. So Hex's 50% chance to miss probably wouldn't be a bad bet. Deep freeze. Blurred vision already have. Maelstrom. And interrupt spells. Bye. I think that is going to be the shoe in there. Get you. Where are we? Water magic. Maelstrom. What was the other one? Deep freeze. So it's kind of like Chaos Storm, but it interrupts, and hopefully if he casts it well, it will be fine. He's not benefiting from all of that anyway. Earth magic, yes. No spectral agony here, is there? No, there isn't. No, not any. All right. Looks something like a build. I'm tempted to drop all of that. +1 death magic, so he goes up to 10. Can he permanently maintain it? No. 2 ranks, so that's 8 plus 9, so that'd be 5. Yeah, so there's no point in him having that, which means we put an extra point into water magic, and he gets a crap load of that. It's got 69 energy. You'll have to see it. Yep, I think that's fine. Energy surge, it's just no good. It's just not strong enough. Matter of flame, sure. It's an elite stance. Crippling anguish, no. Ineptitude. Not a bad bet. Screw it, we'll put it on. Man, we're already splitting our... We're already splitting his, what do you call this there, by quite a lot. Oh well. Oh well. Not advised at all, but I don't care. Right. Mesmer. Inspiration. Mantra Flame. Let's do that. You need to be in a European district. I've got 2 interrupters and 2 healers if needed. Interruption's probably good, but they need to be stacking damage as well. Because yeah, if we don't have enough damage, just nothing's going to happen here. But yeah. Where are we? There. Hell's Precipice. Let's see what we got. Vec on an Emi, Gwen as a me-e, Moe. Can you ping me your Ogden and Talcora builds, please? Just so I can see. Because to be honest with you, we might actually be better off with the existing monks. Alrighty. I'm very determined to get this done today, Jack, can you tell? I want to leave. Ogden, thank you. Yeah, I don't think that's going to cut it. So we'll almost certainly drop him in favor of Menlo. Let's have a look at Talcora. What you got? Detective was Cowley, not bad. Not bad, not bad. Yeah, I think she's a little too split there. Yeah, the Cowley would be a fine thing, but no. Okay, drop let me just see. Here we go. Alright, let's have a look and see what this... Animate Flesh Golem, not bad. Parasitic Bond, sure. Necrosis, sure. BOTM, sure. Alright, it's an interesting little... Interesting. Hello, Zolthor. Did I catch the end of the stream? No, I'm about to go and attempt the final mission. I think we'll probably get by with that, Flex. Yeah, that should be alright. If that's going to be the case, though, let me just... Let me see. I think I can probably just drop these entirely. See, Death Magic. Drop that entirely. Take up his E-storage. It's the curses that we get weakened armor from, it is, isn't it? Let's see. 75. Yep, I think that'll be absolutely fine. That looks good to me. Alright, we'll run with that. Mox is spread so fucking thinly. Presumably, your mesmers are interrupt mesmers, right, Flex? Oh, that's it. Because the sparks will wipe them, yeah. Okay. Okay, so... Both interrupts. Can you ping me their bars, please, just so that I can see what kind of damage they've got? Please and thank you. There's Gwen. Drain enchantment, ether feast, power drain, empathy, cry of frustration. Okay, so damage returning. Yep, that's not bad. Aura of resto, glyph of lesser energy. And rat. Backfire, power drain, cry of frustration, left with lesser energy, ward against elements. Alright, not bad, not bad. Inspiration. Yeah, that looks pretty good to me. That looks pretty good to me. The only thing I would suggest here is, what do you call it? Gwen shouldn't be having too many problems with energy management, so you can probably have her run Mesmer Monk instead, because she can fast resurrect. That would be my suggestion. Yeah, drop Aura of Resto and Glyph of Lesser, and have her run, what'd you call it? Maple Intervention, yes, that's fine. And have him drop Channeling as Sig, just in case. You might want to give Gwen, what do you call it? Mantra of Flame. It'll do quite a bit more for her than Aura of Restoration would. And then you can give her sort of like, I don't know, heal area or something like that, if you wanted to. That would probably work quite well, I think. You should. It's pretty good. It's pretty good. All right. Oh, excuse me. Alright, that all sorted, yes? Oh, gee, alright. Apologies for pinging you midstream like that. Forgot you were live. Didn't come through. Streamer mode's enabled, so yeah, don't worry about it. This bloody keyboard, I swear to God. Sit still. There. Okay. A spirit of vampirism. Okay. Man, shut your ass up. Ah, here they come. Ah, so nice to see interrupts going on. Okay, so we seem to be very survivable, and we are killing things fairly quickly. That's good. All right. Ooh. Nah. It's dog water. Let's see if we can stick these down here. We will get there, chat. We will. Apologise for my quietness. I am a little laser focused. Burning Titan, Burning Titan. All right. Pop. Take these nice and steady. We got lots of elemental wards coming down, which is actually really, really quite nice. Lou says, "Beat them." Yes, we shall. We shall beat them, and with sticks. Sticks made of iron. Iron made from meteors! God damn it. Not quite getting the interrupts off in time for the, what you call it. Does he even have... He's not maintaining his bloody aura. Hold on. So just reorganizing some skills. Okay. That's a fucking wipe. This might be a wipe. Holy shit. This is so bad. Ah. Somehow it's not. Okay. I'm gonna say that that's the interrupts. And we're not going to look a gift horse in the mouth. Oh, good God. That should have been a wipe. Dry says, believe in the flex tape. I will. That was, in fact, a lot of damage. What we got in terms of boss? Did we even have a boss there? No. Mollis Quibus. Lovely. That's the panic boss. You did indeed fell over. You did indeed. Lovely. Okay. Let's have a look-see. Yep. Let's keep heading straight south. To show you the power of flex tape, I cut this damage in half. If only it worked that way, right? If only it did in fact work that way. Tossing out a little panic here and there. We like a little panic. Alright, if you want to. Where? At the disco? Yes. Exactly. That's exactly where the panic is. Don't you worry. Be not afraid. I love seeing everything fall over due to panic. It's such a really, really important shutdown skill. Alright. Don't think there's a damn thing that he's killing that way. Nope. We go this way. Free burning. Woo! I love free burning! Did you know that the burnings in the park are free? You can just take those. Dry says, I'm an individual with many friends due to my stellar humor. Yes. Good clean pull there. You love to see it. Hello, Platty. Ow. Platty, that's every stream you and I have done. Hello. Ow. Oh, clip in that. Someone grab me a timestamp, would you? That's beautiful. Not my fault, she says. Flex says, hi, Platty. We are in-game. He is helping me out with the very last mission within Prophecies. Yeah, I've had to bitch out, unfortunately, and call in the cavalry. Because, yeah, it was just... It was going to take too long, and I didn't want to, you know, feed into... Far's stream. By the way, Platty, I already actually have the link on my clipboard, but would you like to post Far's stream link a couple of times for me? That would be most helpful, and I would be most obliged to you if you did. Because it is coming up for time. I believe it's 5 minutes away. Yeah, all of us in here, we're all going to dip over there. Thank you very much, Platty. Yes. We will be going in there, and the message of the day to send to Far, when we get there, is Spicy Frog Raid. What's a Spicy Frog Raid, you ask? We may never know. All I can tell you is, I am a Spicy Frog, and I will be raiding. Thoughts? Probably take this piecemeal, I think. It's always that message. It is! Just because it was the message of the day yesterday does not mean it cannot, in fact, be the message of the day today. Fun fact. This is literally the worst mission in the game. I don't know, man. I don't know. Ice Caves of Sorrow kind of up there. Little unintuitive. Yes, I am still coping about that. All right. So can I pull that boss? Maybe, maybe not. Blue says, I think I may be hitting the bed soon. My energy has been zapped. That's all good. Blue, I'll tell you what, I'll bid you a good night now, because I will be closing up shop fairly soon, fingers crossed. We'll be done with this mission fairly soon, hopefully. But yes, so you have a pleasant evening if you end up falling asleep before the stream ends. And if not, well, I'll see you at the end of the stream. And I appreciate you swinging by. It's always good to see recurring faces. We appreciate the recurring faces. There's the aura of the Lich guy. Okay. Things are getting slightly more interesting. We are pulling in lots and lots and lots of things, which is one thing that you can actually do when you actually got a somewhat organised party, but we do have to be careful here. Lena's been caught there, I think. Not much I can do. It's fine, though. Hit them all with a massive degen. There we go. Platty says, alright, I'm off to Far's side for now. Gotta be a guide. Alright, thanks for goodbye, Platty. And thanks to you for posting the link. Saves me a job. Greatly appreciated. Zell says, we especially like recurring faces when they recur. We do! The best part of recurring faces is when they recur. It's true. You might be surprised to know, but, yeah. That's the truth of the matter. You may have heard, in other places, that the best part about recurring faces is that, well, anything other than the fact they recur, really. But that would be silly. These are taking a little while to take down, because I think our focus is just a little split. But it's fine. Alright. Blue says, I may wake up in the middle of the night and catch you on Nwaba. If it happens, it will be a pleasant surprise to us all, I think. And just to spite us, I believe these guys do lightning damage. Yep. That's one portal down. Well, we could have done with him not getting Maelstrom off there, but oh well.
Listen to me. The door of Komali must be closed. Kill the Lich while he stands atop the Bloodstone inside the caldera. If you do this, his spirit will recharge the soul batteries, and the door will close again. You have served Ascalon well. I beg of you, do one last duty for your prince.
Anything, my prince.
End my misery. Release me from the Lich's spell.
If that is what you wish.
Oh, Rurik doesn't look so good. No, no, he does not.
Travel well, Prince Rurik. until we meet you again.
I did
in the
not.
Hall of Heroes.
I did not. I did not reanimate it. Oh, hi, Rurik. Okay. Steadily, surely, slowly. Oh, boy. Oh, good lord. All right. Thank you very much, everybody, for joining me this evening. I hope you will come on over to Far's stream after this. We've got to actually kill him on top of the Bloodstone. But, yeah, so this might take a couple of little attempts here. Why is he staying over there? He just... Oh, multiple lives. That's right. But, yeah, if you have enjoyed tonight's stream, and I hope that you have, because this is, like I say, the end of Prophecies that we're about to hit up here. Yes, make sure that you leave a like on this stream. Greatly appreciated if you do. Many, many thanks to Flex for joining me here at the end of this, just to get this locked away for you guys. Yeah, I will repost the links over to Far's stream momentarily when the final cutscene plays. And, yeah, if you're listening in the future and you didn't get a chance to take part in chat, no worries. Leave me a comment down below. And if you've got a question about this game and any of the games that I play, anything at all, really, I get a notification when your comment comes through, and I will endeavour to get back to you the next most convenient point in time. Come on. Okay, Flex, I really do think we've got to call our party back, because I think he's actually got to die, like, right in the middle. Alright, well, if you're sure. Okie dokie. Come on. Oh, there he is. He's on the middle anyway. Lovely. Come on. It's got so much health. My kill. There it is. That brings us to the end of Prophecies, boys and girls. Hope you've enjoyed it.
Long into the season of the Scion, Tyria is revived again. Over the bones of the bird of prey, the fire is put out and the diabolic gathering is closed off once again. The Flameseeker prophecies are now complete. The door of Kamali is closed, and the Titans are once again safely locked away behind it. You have saved Tyria, but now you must also save yourselves. The volcano is about to erupt. There is a ship in the dock, just inside the Mersat stronghold. Unless you wish to suffer the same fate as Vizier Kilbron, then I suggest you make a run for it. Your deeds have earned you a place among the heroes of legend. Let us hope today is not the day your spirit joins those ensconced in the hall.
And with that, we are back at Droknar's Forge with all of the people whose lives we have just saved, all cheering us. In normal mode. Alright then, boys and girls, I have put Far's stream link in the chat. I'd be thrilled if you joined me over there. Turn that in. I will have to choose a weapon, but I will leave that for next stream because it is time for us to get the heck out of here. look forward to the next time that you see me with some Guild Wars 1 Reforged, aka Refrogged, when I will be starting the second campaign, Factions. Yes, indeed, new character stuff. Coming in the not-too-distant future. Make sure that you subscribe to see my community post. Thanks again, everybody. Thank you especially to Flex, and good night.